Charlotte, North Carolina, Bank of America Stadium, home to the Carolina Panthers. The stakes are certainly high for whoever can garnish their season with a victory in the Duke's Mayo Bowl. It's the Pittsburgh Panthers and the Maryland Terrapins. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Guys, Maryland's head coach told me before the game he is so thrilled with how they've been running the ball lately. The rushing offense in the top 10, but they are facing one of the toughest teams to run against in the country. A top 10 rushing defense. This is strength on strength. Should be a great battle today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Single back formation, and they give it to him. They come out strong, stop him for no gain on the opening play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll ride him again. See some running room. Drag down.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Sets his feet, it's Washington. Rolls right. Bought a little time, lets it go. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Pitt! What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
You always want to come out and set the tone as a defense. Get a stop, make a punt. How about this? Get the INT and take it back to the house. Way to set the tone for this defense early.
And they tacked on the extra point. And he's not going to take the touchback. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Past the 6. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
Wide receiver going in motion. Fresh set of downs going up top. Caught by Williams on the right. Makes the catch but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Running inside, it's Coleman Williams. Could be an alley. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a 1st down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
Got his man. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Terrapins will have it 1st and 10. The give is to Williams. He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there. And the Terrapins in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking downfield, it's Washington. Open on the right side, that's Smith. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. The Terrapins go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
And this defense, man, they've got to find some answers. They've been less physical than the offense. They've owned the line of scrimmage. They're running the football, putting a drive together. All right, now in the red zone, field shrinking. How do they handle this situation? Bring more bodies, be more physical, be more aggressive.
And the Terrapins kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Oh, they've got him in the backfield. A disaster on that one and a loss of 6. Big loss on the last play threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. Back to throwing. They've got to go a long way. Got his man. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. He's looking to throw. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
Defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Quarterback signaling to his guys. Stepping to the right. Gets rid of it. He's got an open man.
Okay, here's the bad news. They're down by a lot of points really early in this game in the first quarter. The good news is there's a lot of football left. The better news, they finally get a big play through the air. That's the kind of play that can spark some confidence and completely turn.
He's going to fire deep. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. On the ground, it's Turner. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
He's stopped it. He's got enough to move the chain.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Right side, it's Turner. There he goes. Past the 50. Inside the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Panthers. Once he got some room, it was over.
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the first quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field or else this one's going to get ugly fast.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their throat and thrown over their heads, they need to make some adjustments earlier than they probably anticipated, because right now they have no answers for this offense.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. The give is to Williams. Got the first down. Flying out to the left. The 40. Inside the 30. Inside the... And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Maryland!
You don't oftentimes say you need to score a touchdown in the first quarter, but when you're losing 21-0 in the first, they had to score right there, and they did. Nice job by the offense, executing on the drive, punctuating it with a touchdown. Now their defense has got to finally wake up and get a stop.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go on the attack. From the gun, running back gets to give. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
That's the end of the period, and Pittsburgh has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. First play of the period will be a second down. Keep it on the ground. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both, and that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up third and long situations, and now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Out wide right, it's Kent. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And man, this is not the plan that they drew up defensively. Like trying to get stops, trying to get them off the field. They finally get them to a third down situation, and they still can't execute. So slow start for this defense. They better find some answers because they've already dug themselves a hole.
The Panthers will line it up on 1st and 10. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
You know, if you want to run the ball up the middle, you're going to have to block that guy. I mean, nobody even touched him, and he slanted right into the backfield, made the tackle for loss.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Might as well run him again. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
Much more manageable situation for this offense after the penalty. It's 2nd and 6. Handoff from the gun. Just couldn't get away from the tackle.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Third and short now from their own 48. From the gun, wants to pass. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are, sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
This Pitt offense has been clicking on this drive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Turner. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
Hard running there. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17.
And I like the thought process on an offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. 2nd down coming up. From the gun, it's Turner. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8.
You can tell, man, really made a point for this offense to run the football, to be physical and defensively. Already getting behind in this football game, not stopping the run on this drive. They've got to get more aggressive. They got to get more physical on that line of scrimmage.
Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal. We get a timeout here taken by the Terrapins. That will be their first. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Maryland uses its 2nd timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. They'd really rather not have to settle for 3. It's 3rd and goal from the 6. From the gun, wants to pass. On the move. He's knocked down short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. The Terps will use their last timeout. They can't stop it again. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line, changing the routes with his receivers. Looking to throw, it's Washington. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
2nd and long here. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Timed it perfectly to knock him free and forces the 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Slips through the line. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Got some green grass. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but it'll be 1st down at the 42.
This running back is so dynamic, and you've got to be able to take advantage of his speed by getting him to the outside. So that's why you dial up the toss play there. It's a nice way to change it up and get this guy in space to go make plays.
Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to pass on second down. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Just got to finish the play through the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
And the defense is kind of smiling about that one, right? The receiver got a chance, got open, had a chance to make a play, but man, you don't see it very often, but just lose concentration, and that is a big 3rd down stop for this defense on that drop pass.
That is no good. Had a chance to make this lead 20, but we're still sitting on a 17. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio update. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They'll open the second half on the ground. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
Breaks the tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. On the move at the 30. Turning it on. Smashes through the tackle. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. They don't seem interested in inching the ball down the field. That big play sets him up. 1st and 10 from the 36. Enough to move the chains. And he scores! Touchdown, Terrapins! Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, but they're still down 24-14. That drive a great example of just how potent this offense can be. 2 plays, 80 yards, give them the touchdown. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go to work. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the 2nd half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. This time they'll throw it. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Gets it out to the 22 before going out of bounds, and they are suddenly out of trouble.
Man, what a nice run by the QB. Great job exploding, getting upfield, and then smartly getting out of bounds. And, man, how hard is it to stop an offense with a guy at the quarterback spot that's so dynamic?
He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it. They'll knock him down, and he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. You think that coach really had any doubt? He's in his own territory, but you only have a few inches to go.
Go, go, go. I don't care what side of the field it is, 4th and inches. I'm going for it. I like my chances.
And the Panthers have it with a 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Turner. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, 3rd quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Escapes the pressure to his right. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Really nice job by the defense because they're doing their part, especially these last 2 drives now. Trailing here in the second half, but not by much. And they know if they just keep getting it back to their offense, good things are going to happen. Really nice job on 3rd down that time, getting the sack and now giving their offense another chance.
He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Maryland's offense comes out ready to go on the attack. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. To the air, it's Washington. And the missed connection on 3rd down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And he'd hope to pin him deep. Instead, it will be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And this team needs more of that, man. Like, this is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
Right back to it. Stopped right there.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Makes the grab on the left. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Quick give. It's Smith. They were all over it.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Pittsburgh has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Rolling right and going deep. He's got it down the field. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
And I would argue that's one of the most difficult things to play as a defense is those second plays when they start to get outside the pocket. He does a great job buying time. And that, what does he do when he rolls out? It gets his receiver a chance to get down the field more, and then he chucks it downfield for the big completion.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Nice move there. He'll be run out of bounds right at the 25.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing that.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Five yards away from another 3rd down conversion on this drive. They're already 2 for 2. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down.
Ooh, you're living dangerously now. You've got the lead late in the game. Don't do anything to turn it over. They almost did throwing it there. If I'm the head coach now, I'm thinking, man, let's just run the ball.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Makes a grab. He didn't make it. They'll have to give up the football, and hope is still alive.
I think that might be the very definition of just trying to rub salt in the wound, right? You got the lead, multiple possessions, you're looking really, really good, you know, late in the ball game, and you go for it again. So you're just trying to, listen, it's their job to stop you. I like the offense doing what they do. Forget you, defense. Get a stop. That's your job, and you did it.
We got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Back to pass. It's Washington. Throws for the tight end. In traffic, it's Fleming. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. The Terrapins want to crank the tempo. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Complete to the right. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Wants to throw on 1st. Fires to the right. And it's his 4th interception of the night. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out through the 28.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now third down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock, but the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Escapes the pressure going right. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. With 1:52 left, the defense will use a timeout trying to get the football back. Pitt will line up to punt it away. Trying to make one miss. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just going to take a shot. And he went for it all in the first play of the drive and come up empty.
We're talking to the coaching staff coming into tonight. They thought they had to have success throwing the football if they were going to win this game. And one of the biggest reasons why I'd say they're losing right now is because this guy still hasn't thrown a touchdown pass. The defense has been ready for the deep shots. They're ready yet again here late in the game. Nice job forcing that incompletion.
Looking for a man. It's Washington. And he avoids the sack.
Hey, guys, I'm trying to find a way to be up here and be positive, and I guess here's how I'm going to be positive. At least the other team didn't catch him because he's thrown it to the other team a lot today. It's been a struggle in the passing game. I'm not sure, guys, if it's not decision time to go to the other guy to see what he can do because this passing attack has not been great.
And the Terrapins want to move quickly.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you work in the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Driving forward, it's Danzy. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Touchdown, Maryland! Somehow they fought all the way back, and it's a one-possession game. And the extra point pulls them to within 3, 24-21. They made sure that good field position paid off, going 45 yards. Just over a minute to play, they're lining up for an onside kick to try to pull off this rally. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They'll run it. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Maryland uses its second timeout. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. Just feeds the running back. Nowhere to go. The Terps will use their last timeout. They can't stop it again. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on third down. They get him stopped, and it's going to bring up a fourth down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Pitt will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. On the return, he's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. This will be the last play of the game and the last chance they have maybe to win it at the gun. Here's a throw downfield late. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. You're in the fourth quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football. And they're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best. And that time, they were able to force it.
Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. It came down to the final quarter, clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
It has been quite a season. Thanks for going on the ride with us on EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. We'll see you next season.